Hello everyone, I'm Ratra Bhomik and I welcome you all to another episode of Courts This Week on Live Law, where we update you about all the important legal developments that took place across the country last week. We will begin with developments from the Supreme Court of India and then move on to High Courts and other subordinate courts. If you like our content, please do support us by liking and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Let's begin. The Supreme Court of India has issued notice in a plea filed by the National Green Tribunal, that is the NGT, challenging the order of the Bombay High Court, which has quashed administrative notices issued by the Registrar General of NGT, transferring cases from the Western Zone bench at Pune to special benches at the principal seat at New Delhi. A Supreme Court bench comprising Justices B.R. Gavai and B.V. Nagaratna was told by senior advocate Arvind P. Dattar, who appeared on behalf of the NGT, that the High Court's order will have pan-India ramifications as the notices have been quashed in their entirety. This would mean that transfer of cases from other zonal benches to Delhi will also be affected, and not just the transfer from the Western Zone bench. The Supreme Court of India has refused to stay the order passed by the Calcutta High Court for a CBI investigation into the scam relating to the appointment of primary school teachers in the state of West Bengal. A Supreme Court bench comprising Justices Anuradha Bose and Vikram Nath observed that the High Court direction for a CBI probe at an early stage may fall short of the standards laid down in the judgment in the case of State of West Bengal and others, versus Sampath Lal and others. However, considering the submission of the counsel appearing on behalf of the CBI and the fact that the investigation by the agency has substantially progressed, the bench said that it does not want to stall such an investigation at this stage and will wait to see if the state police can carry on the same investigation impartially. The Supreme Court of India has refused to stay the Delhi High Court judgment which directed St. Stephen's College to conduct admissions in non-minority category as per CUET scores without holding interview. The court dismissed the application filed by the college seeking interim relief. Consequently, the college will have to carry out admissions in the open category as per the norms of the Delhi University without interview. A bench of Justices Ajay Rastogi and C.T. Ravikumar has posted the matter for next hearing mid-March. A division bench of the Supreme Court of India has requested the Delhi High Court to dispose of the cases relating to the allegations of police atrocities in Jamia Millia Islamia in December 2019 during protests against the controversial Citizenship Amendment Act. The Supreme Court bench comprising of Justices Anuradha Bose and Vikram Nath, while refusing to specify a time limit, asked the High Court to consider the length of time for which these matters were pending. The Supreme Court of India has held that Part 9B, inserted by the Constitution 97th Amendment Act of 2011, would not be applicable to the local cooperative societies, and the same would be applicable to the multi-state cooperative societies and the societies within the union territories. The 97th Amendment granted a constitutional status to cooperative societies and inserted Part 9B in the Constitution, which specified several conditions for state laws relating to cooperative societies. The Supreme Court has set aside the appointment of Dr. Rajshri MS as the Vice Chancellor of the APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University in Kerala. The court issued a writ of quo warranto against Dr. Rajshri after setting aside her appointment as being null and void ab initio. A Supreme Court bench comprising Justices M.R. Shah and C.T. Ravikumar pronounced the verdict in a petition filed by Professor Dr. Srijit P.S., challenging the Vice Chancellor's appointment as violative of the stipulations of the University Grants Commission. The Supreme Court of India has dismissed a petition which sought directions to study the real history of Taj Mahal. The petitioner contended that there was no evidence to hold that the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan had built the Taj Mahal. A Supreme Court bench comprising Justices M.R. Shah and M.M. Sundaresh dismissed the petition by labelling it as a publicity interest litigation. The bench also refused to interfere with the order of the Allahabad High Court, which had dismissed the petitioner's plea back in May. The Supreme Court of India has dismissed the petition filed by the survivor in the Kerala actor sexual assault case, seeking to transfer the trial to another court. A bench comprising Justices Ajay Rastogi and C.T. Ravikumar refused to interfere with the Kerala High Court's order, which rejected the survivor's transfer petition. The survivor had approached the court alleging bias on the part of the presiding judge of the trial court. The bench orally observed, and I quote here, "We cannot allow all such petitions alleging bias. Judges will not be able to discharge their duties without fear and favor then." A division bench of the Supreme Court of India, while hearing a bail application filed by the accused in the murder of a 7-year-old boy at Gurugram's Ryan International, noted that the threshold question that had to be examined before appreciating the case on its merits was whether Section 12 of the Juvenile Justice Act of 2015 could be pressed into service by an adult detained for an offence committed as a juvenile in order to get bail. The juvenile in conflict with law, who was apprehended when he was just 16 years old following a CBI investigation into the chilling murder of a Class 2 student at the private school, turned 21 on April 3rd this year. In a significant development, the concerned Juvenile Justice Board has ruled that he should be tried as an adult. The Delhi High Court has denied bail to student activist Umar Khalid in the larger conspiracy case of Northeast Delhi riots. Khalid has been in custody since September 2020. A division bench of Justice Siddharth Mridul and Justice Rajneesh Bhatnagar dismissed Khalid's appeal challenging the trial court's order denying him bail in this particular case. The bench said that Khalid's name finds a recurring mention from beginning of the conspiracy till the riots, adding that he was a member of WhatsApp groups like the DPSG as well as the Muslim students of JNU, and had also participated in various conspiratorial meetings. The Delhi High Court is set to decide the question as to whether an accused is to be provided a copy of the report prepared by the public prosecutor under Section 43D subsection 2 of the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act at the time of extension of remand by the trial court for a further period of 90 days beyond the initial period of 90 days. As per Section 43D subsection 2, in cases where it is not possible to complete the investigation within a period of 90 days, the court may extend the period of detention of the accused up to 180 days. The court may do so on being satisfied with the report of the public prosecutor indicating the progress of the investigation and the specific reasons for the detention of the accused beyond the period of 90 days as per the provision. A special CBI court has refused bail to former Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh in a case under the Prevention of Corruption Act regarding illegal gratification from bar owners and corruption in police transfers and postings in the state of Maharashtra. The High Court said that the statement of the approver Sachin Vaze and others played a very important role and that the statements cannot be overlooked at this particular stage. Since the Bombay High Court has already granted bail to Deshmukh in a money laundering case currently being investigated by the Enforcement Directorate, that is the ED, the NCP leader continues to remain incarcerated only in the CBI case against him. The Delhi High Court has asked the trial court to decide the bail plea moved by an accused who has been in jail for more than 9 years in a case registered under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act within a period of 75 days. Manzir Imam, an alleged Indian Mujahideen operator, was arrested back in 2013 in a case registered by the National Investigation Agency, that is the NIA, alleging that he, along with others, conspired to commit terrorist acts and made preparations for targeting prominent places in the country. Justice Jasmeet Singh disposed of the bail plea after Imam's counsel withdrew the same with liberty to approach the concerned trial court. Thank you. Keep watching Courts This Week on Live Law for more such updates. See you next week.
Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss a video from Live Law.